Hello, friends. Caroline here. Thank you for dropping in to our little virtual mindful space. This meditation should be pretty brief, shorter than my other ones, I think. We'll see though. I tend to ramble. Despite it being Cancer season, a season of water, it is also Pitta season in Ayurveda. Ayurveda being the sister science to yoga, and it deals with taking a holistic, all-encompassing approach to our well-being in body, mind, and spirit. So Pitta is a dosha. It's known for being pretty fiery, and it can include a lot of bursts, creative and purposeful, though sometimes these bursts are featuring ego-driven envy and fiery temperaments, short temperaments, and that all can sort of lead to unconscious states of being if we aren't brought back into balance. So this meditation during these days of increased energy in the wild days of summer, it should lessen our stress levels, invite us into some cool, fluid spaces without diving too deep into the water. Again, it's still Cancer season, which is watery and emotional. So I'm kind of looking at this from both realms, and we'll cool off without fully submerging ourselves in the waterways. Looking at the interconnectedness of all things, mind, body, and spirit, these next few moments, or minutes rather, will invite you to come into a space of introspection in the present moment for how you are right now, how you are through these Pitta fiery days. In its essence, this meditation will invite lightness and fluidity and a bit of slow to the rest of your day or night or Pitta season as a whole, as it will last for all of the summer, basically. My rambles have concluded, so if you haven't already, you can find a comfortable seat. Perhaps laying down, inviting in some softness to this particular meditation, releasing some rigidity. You can rest your head on a pillow, unless that means you'll fall asleep. Drop your eyes shut as you're ready. Simply begin to observe your breath, noticing the qualities of inhale and that of exhale. A gentle reminder here that you are your breath. You are that prana, that life force, and there's space to drop into conscious breath in every moment. You have the choice to find that awareness. We'll move through a brief pranayama together, centering breath. Quite simple. First, exhale out any air you have within, out of your mouth. For a count of 5, breathe in through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way to your low belly. 5. Exhale for 5, nice and slow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Couple more times just like that. I'll count for you. Breath in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Once more, inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. here the visualization begins. I'm not going to say go to your happy place, but kind of. Allow for your mind's eye, your inner gaze, to guide you to a place, a body of water that you feel connected to in some way. A waterfall you found on a hike in the tropics. It splashes as it crashes down on itself. A pool you spend your days by, you occasionally dip into. A lake or creek streaming through your campsite, you can hear it as you sleep. A bay by your vacation spot. The vast Atlantic, Pacific, Indian Oceans. Ebbing and flowing, all of these. Lunar, slow, feminine. Allow yourself to arrive by your body of water. Remain in tune with your breath. See how it begins to sync up in rhythm with the water you're resting beside, perhaps even within. Don't go too deep into the water. Stay in the shallows or floating atop the waves, perhaps standing on the rocks in the creek bed. You dip into the water, still holding steady in your fire and harnessing that power. Your fire can remain. All this energy that calls you to create, uplift and move and go, go, go. It can work in tune with the water. That's slow. Your watery ways tell you flow, spirit. Remember spirit and flow. Drop within even slightly whenever you can. Go to the water. Allow yourself to drop in and gaze at yourself reflected there in every raindrop, in every splash of water, crest of the wave. See yourself, your sways and crests and crashes in the waves of the water on the shoreline. Perhaps feeling your breath, inhaling a bit deeper into your body and grounding in your physicality, or even exhaling a bit deeper, allowing for release. As you stand or float or stumble through, along within these waters, your breath is controlling the waters and its dance. Slow, deep, and steady. You're waiting and floating, surrendering in and to. You're deep and vast. The water reminds you of your fluidity, your natural ease and grace and abilities to nurture self, soothe self with hydrating words and whispers of spirit, inner voice. The voice that lies so often tucked away, nestled deep under the algae, under all the fish and all the seas and creek beds. The voice that knows your truth. The voice that, when you listen, you know it to be divine. Fall in tune with that voice for a bit here as I leave you with your breath for a few moments. Oftentimes when left with the breath, the mind wanders, so if anything comes to the surface of your mind, your being, that pulls you to think of past, you need only remember, here and now, the current flows only one way in your being, ahead. You are moving ahead and beyond, and you are present in this flow. Feelings of overwhelming moments, remember the water is never too deep, for you are vast and you are rooted in all you are, above and below, within and without. You need only flow. Any thoughts of the future, of to-do lists, of messages to answer and sift through, allow for now to be all there is, for that is true. You are of water, subtle as a raindrop, powerful as a waterfall. All is well. You are where you need to be in the flow of all that is, for you are all that is. You are of water, you are water, liquid gold is your spirit. Remember this, repeat this until you know it to be truth. I'll leave you with a mantra here. I am in the flow, I move in tune with all it is. I am in control of my tides of being. I remember my roots in water and subtle connection to all that is. I'll give you a moment here to check in with all that you are. Check in and see what you need. Need as in your heart and intuition, your spirit takes you to your next space, your next movement. If you feel called to stay, please do so. Remain safely in body, mind, breath, spirit. To draw out, you can blink your eyes open and invite subtle movement back into your body as you're ready. Feel the light revive you. Reach up to the sky. Know that you are connected to all that is, and I'm sending you so much love right now and cooling water and air. Thank you so much for listening. If you're so inclined, you can like, subscribe. My brother told me to tell people to put on notifications so you can stay in touch more readily. Links in bio to connect further and some discount codes if you're interested. Stay tuned for a new meditation for the new moon coming up over the weekend. Thank you so much for listening. Enjoy these fiery days. Find conscious bursts of energy and cool down as often as you can. Thank you.